Why did the UK suddenly find itself in the throes of recession? Today, we delve into the factors that led to this economic downturn. Official figures paint a somewhat grim picture, revealing that the UK's economy contracted by 0.3% between October and December. The culprits? A cocktail of reduced consumer spending, strikes by junior doctors, and a decline in school attendance. This economic shrinkage brings into question Chancellor Rishi Sunak's pledge to grow the economy. Remember, a promise is only as good as its fulfillment, and in this case, the government has yet to specify the measure to assess this pledge. But based on one possible measure, the economy fell short of the growth promised. This isn't a situation unique to the UK. Other countries like the European Union and Japan are also feeling the economic squeeze. But in the UK, the annual growth figure for 2023, when we exclude the impact of the COVID pandemic, is the weakest it's been since 2009. A sobering reality indeed. The Office for National Statistics identified several areas where the economy faltered. For instance, there was a dip in spending in December, strikes by junior doctors, and a decline in school attendance. Gross domestic product, or GDP, is a crucial measure of economic activity, and governments use it to demonstrate their management of the economy. The UK government is now considering a tighter squeeze on public spending to achieve tax cuts in the upcoming budget. Chancellor Jeremy Hunt believes that tackling inflation is a priority for economic growth. While some experts see this recession as politically significant, they consider it to be mild. However, others, like Lord Rose, chairman of ASDA, argue that the UK now finds itself in a low or no-growth economy. Despite some experts considering it to be a mild recession, others argue that the UK now finds itself in a low or no-growth economy. Moving on to the land of the rising sun, Japan, which has also unexpectedly fallen into a recession. What caused this economic contraction? Japan's economic landscape took a surprising downturn as the year 2023 drew to a close. The country's gross domestic product, or GDP, contracted by 0.4% during the final 3 months. This came on the heels of a 3.3% contraction in the previous quarter. This sequential contraction in the economy pushed Japan into an unexpected recession. But what's more, these contractions had far-reaching implications. Japan, once known as the world's third-largest economy, had to relinquish this position to Germany. This shift in economic standing came as a shock to many, both within and outside Japan. You might wonder what contributed to this sudden decline. A key factor was the weak Japanese currency against the dollar. This imbalance in the currency exchange rate played a significant role in the economic slump. However, every cloud has a silver lining, right? The depreciation of the yen, while contributing to the downturn, also had a positive impact. It boosted Japanese exports, particularly in the automotive sector. So, while the domestic economy struggled, Japanese cars found a larger market overseas. But the currency depreciation and the subsequent economic contraction have had another effect. They have led to speculations about a potential delay in the Bank of Japan's decision to raise interest rates. With the GDP data veering into the negative, it's likely the central bank may hit the pause button on interest rate hikes. With both the UK and Japan facing unexpected recessions, it's evident that even the most robust economies can be vulnerable to various factors. Today's discussion has shed light on these factors, offering a deeper understanding of these economic downturns.